Welcome back, familiar, to NorthsideLDN. And today we've got news of Arteta getting a new contract to extend his current one from 2027, which is when his deal terminates with Arsenal, to extend beyond 2027 at Arsenal. New contract talks being held with Arsenal. Rumours are going around that Arteta is going to extend his contract. Before we get into that and more, this is a football discussion show for entertainment and opinion only. Everything here is about the sport. We do not involve politics, personal targeting, or hate. Let's talk football. Now, Arteta getting a new contract. Why? Why is this guy getting a new contract? We did this last season. He had a contract last season. Now, as it currently stands at Arsenal, yeah, we still have the chance of winning the league. Champions League, we're still there, but at the same time, I don't think that's the strongest competition. That's not the competition I think we got the strongest chance to win for various reasons. We've never won it before. There's still teams there that, beat us last season, i.e. PSG. And I'm not sure that we've developed to a point where we are good enough to win the Champions League. But as it currently stands, Arsenal are top of the league. Arsenal are in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, and everything's looking good at the moment. But this is what I say. This happened last season. We started off okay, was in a good position, in a title race, and we go early in the season and give this manager a contract extension. Why don't we learn from our past and let's see at the end of the season if he actually warrants a new contract? Whether you're Arteta in, Arteta out, everyone said this season he must win a major honour. The summer that we had has been probably the best transfer window that we've probably had since 2004. Do you know what I mean? Since the last time we won the league. We went in and got Gyökeres, which a lot of people wanted. We got an upgrade in the number 10 with Eze. Zubimendi was brought in. A lot of people looked at Zubimendi as an upgrade to Partey. We went and made certain signings like Henkape, addressing the defense, which I like our defense. I think we've got a very good defense, a very strong defense. So we made a lot of additions, a lot of signings. Madueke, even though I didn't want Madueke, but he was brought in. So we made a lot of additions and in key areas that we needed upgrading. So you look at Burton, you say, cool, Burton's done his job. And if he continues, he will deserve a contract extension when his contract's running down. Now, Mikel Arteta, 6 years at Arsenal, 1 FA Cup, 0 trophies since building your own team, £1 billion spent, always the challenger, never the champion. Always the challenger, never the champion. We've been doing the 22-23 season. We had a great season in terms of, well, let me not say great season. We had some great performances in that season in terms of the way that we played football. Not a great season, because a great season is winning trophies. If you ain't winning trophies, it's not a great season. The way that we played football, we crumbled. Nottingham Forest 1-0. We crumbled after that, capitulated. We were 8 points clear and we capitulated. Since then, we've become more defensive. There's more emphasis in our defensive work, more emphasis in the way that we defend as a team, as a squad, and sitting back. And then we started adding the set pieces. Big up to the set piece coach. I think he's been doing an excellent job. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been doing an amazing job, the set piece coach. Now, Mikel Arteta, last 2-3 seasons, we've had a great defense. We've had set pieces, and it's not even brought in a Carabao Cup. There's still a lot of questions about this manager to be able to get over the line. Remember, as much as people want to gas up what we're doing at the moment, it's not yielded any trophies with this great defense and set pieces. It hasn't yielded any trophies. So there's still a lot of questions. The way we performed against Bayern Munich when we got kicked out of the Champions League to Bayern Munich 2 seasons ago, that was embarrassing. That showed a lack of in-game management from the manager. Bayern were on their last legs. The players already down tools. The manager was already being sacked. And we still didn't beat the worst Bayern Munich team I've seen in my life. PSG last season absolutely schooled us. Enrique showed Arteta levels tactically to the point where the only answer that Arteta had was long throw-ins. We got kicked out of the cup to 10-man Man United. This is why this manager still has a lot of question marks. There is no question that Arteta can get us challenging. No question. Every season, Arteta will get us challenging. But is he good enough to get us over the line? That is the biggest gripe. For people like myself that don't like the manager because he had no credentials before getting this job. He'd never managed before. He's never won anything before. And I don't look at my football club as a test dummy. Arsenal are one of the biggest clubs in England. And the manager should be a reflection of that. A manager with a CV, a manager with winning experience that's won trophies. This manager had none of that. And 6 years on, time and money given to him, he has not proven that. So why is there even rumors and murmurs about this manager getting a new contract? For what? For what? What has he done to warrant a new contract? Last season, his contract was going to end. We was in the perfect position to be like, either you win the league or you're gone. We don't have to pay no compensation. Your contract's done. Goodbye. And now we ended up giving him a new contract and he bottled every competition. Every competition, didn't win anything. Didn't win anything. Allowed Liverpool to walk away with the league like it's light work. With ease. With ease. 10 points ahead with ease. Just breeze past. Slot's first season. With a Liverpool team that people said they needed a rebuild. It's going to take years. And now we go into this season. There's been a lot of poor performances. Don't mistake it. Don't just look at the scores. Watch the 90 minutes. A lot of poor performances this season. But we've got away with it because of set pieces. How long can we get away with that? What's our plan B when that doesn't work? Look at our performance against Sunderland. Holding on to a 2-1 lead against Sunderland. Newly promoted Sunderland. So what's going to be the plan B? We're in the Champions League against teams that are better than Sunderland. What's going to be the plan B? Because the only plan B I saw last season was long throw-ins. And it didn't work. PSG absolutely embarrassed us. So this manager has limitations in game management. He has limitations in how to use the squad. I still feel like Skelly should be in the midfield. Diamond should get more minutes. Ethan should get more minutes. Odegaard, take him out of the number 10 role, put him in the 8. Martinelli continue to use him as a striker, not on the left where he's not as effective. So I don't really understand why this club is looking to extend a manager's contract that has not won anything when given time and money. I don't really understand it. He hasn't done anything to warrant it. The standard at the start of the season, every single Arsenal fan said we have to win a major honour. So if he has to win a major honour, why are we rewarding him with a contract? And shooting ourselves in the foot. Because if he signs a new contract, which he will, he'll accept the contract because we're just throwing money at it. All of a sudden, we now have to buy him out of his contract if we want to get rid of him. This is why I've got a massive question mark. Earlier on the season, there was rumours that Arteta and Josh Kroenke had a meeting. Apparently, they had a meeting. We don't know. Apparently, they had a big meeting and it was put to Arteta the standards of the club. There's no point as the owner of the club giving the manager expectations of what he needs to achieve and then turning around and say, oh, well, before the season's over, here's a new contract. Sign a new contract anyway. But you must hit these targets. You take away the pressure. You take away the pressure of having to deliver. His contract expires in 2027. What is the rush? He hasn't proven anything. He hasn't got anything over the line. Why not make the decision whether to extend the manager or to get rid of him at the end of the season? Why are we signing him down to a new contract now? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. And once again, we're rewarding failure. The same way we rewarded failure with Reece Nelson on 100k and Nketiah on 100k. Keeping flipping Holding and El Nene here for years and years. We've been rewarding failure at this club. I just don't understand it. We don't move like a big club. We don't move like a serious club. We don't move like a serious club. We move like a club that's everything's about being nice. Everything's about being friendly. No, we need to win. We need to be ruthless. We need to win. This manager has to deliver now. He has to deliver now. They told us before it took Klopp 4 years. Well, why is it taking Arteta 6 then? If you're comparing him to Klopp And it took Klopp, how many years did it took Klopp? 4 years. Well, now he's on his 6th year. No, we can't keep doing this next year, give him a new contract next year. I hope these rumors are all lies. I hope this is not true. But knowing my football club, there's a big chance that this is true. And they'll probably announce it if things go sideways the way it went against Sunderland. We start losing games and then they'll drop the bomber, you know, to calm down the fan base. Don't worry, new contract. Arteta, new contract bomber. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. There's no reason to be extending this manager's stay at this club beyond this season if he doesn't win a major honor. It's done. You've built a great team, a team that can challenge. Now we need a tactician that can get us over the line. Now we need somebody that in the knockout stages of the Champions League has the tactical know-how to get over the line, knows how to manage the crunch end of the season, the business end of the season, and get the wins. By hook or by crook, get over the line and win. Not a manager that sits back against Sunderland and brings on a centre-back, takes on the number 10, and just allows pressure for Sunderland to try and get back into the game and has no intent to kill off the game. That is not the intent that I need from a manager that is a manager of Arsenal Football Club. So hopefully these contract talks are all nonsense. Hopefully, you know, Arteta he has to earn this next contract. How about that? That's what the average person in the world has to do. You have to earn the contract. You have to be qualified. You have to do well in the interview. You have to have a good CV. You have to earn that contract to work for that company and that business. So how about Arteta earns the right to actually be paid 10, 15 million a year and actually manage his football club? How about that? Instead of us rewarding him always being nearly. It's enough. Enough. This guy should not be getting a new contract unless if he wins a major honor. I'm more than happy to sit here and say, do you know what? He earned it. I can't argue with it. If Arteta wins a major honor this season, I have no leg to stand on to say he can't stay. He's bought himself more time. Give him another 2 years now. He won the league. Give him 2 years to win the league again. I have no problem with that. If you achieve at my football club, I have no problem. But when you're not achieving, and you keep showing me that you don't have what it takes to achieve and get over the line, I'm sorry. This ain't a charity. We need to go get another manager. Do you know what I mean? There's Glasner out there. There's other man. I'm not saying Glasner's number one on my list. But go get a winning manager. Go get a manager that gets over the line. Go get a manager that can win now. The team has had money spent. It's had time. And it's good enough to get over the line. All it needs is a manager. Yes, we need to upgrade the left-hand side. Yes, I hear that. We need a top left winger. We need to see if Henkape is good enough as a left back. We still need to go and get probably another DM because Zubimendi ain't good enough there. But we need to go get another striker in case, like I said, look what happened with Gyökeres. We're back to Moreno up front. It's not the same. So, listen, it is what it is. The team is good enough to win a major honor. That's my expectation, and that's what the team's got to do this season. This manager should not be in any talks about getting any contract extensions because he's not done anything. And at the end of the day, the reality is Man City are sniffing around the corner, and they're only 4 points behind us. After all of this, nobody's challenging and everyone's dead. We go into international break, and Man City are only 4 points behind us. I don't want to hear nothing about no contract talks. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you put in the comments down below what you guys think about these rumors of Arteta getting a new contract. Does he deserve it? Does he not deserve it? Do you want to see him get a new contract or no? Let me know. And I'm out. Love.